People across the state are still dealing with damage and power outages after a devastating storm swept across the Midwest this weekend.
And now we have confirmation of multiple tornadoes on Sunday.
Just about an hour ago, the National Weather Service confirmed a tornado spawned during Sunday's storm in Newaygo County. The EF0 tornado hit around 6:05 east of Grant, north of East 120th Street near Poplar Avenue. No injuries were reported, but the tornado damaged some trees and 2 utility transmission towers along Oak Avenue.
2 tornadoes touched down in Ingham County on Sunday. One man was killed in Stockbridge after a tree fell into his home. Another man is recovering after a tree limb fell on him while he was clearing debris.
In Gaines Township, the National Weather Service confirmed an EF0 touched down around 6 on Sunday evening. Sunday's storm had estimated wind speeds of 80 miles an hour, strong enough to destroy this barn and rip the roof off another one.
A man who lives nearby says the storm also downed trees and snapped utility poles in the area. His power is not expected to be restored until tomorrow.
And he is not alone. Thousands in our state are still in the dark this afternoon. You can see on the Consumers Energy outage map that there are a number of people still without power right now.
Families all over the state are still clearing debris from their homes and businesses.
In the midst of that, they're also navigating the insurance claim process. To help, Michigan's Department of Insurance and Financial Services has issued some tips and warnings.
David Horak has more on what you should know.
Yeah, the 2 primary issues people at the department want you to avoid are delayed claim responses and avoiding becoming a victim to any scams. Now, the first major thing you should do is begin documenting any damage and reporting claims. Be sure to have your insurance policy number handy to streamline the process. And as you work to prevent further damage to your property, be sure to hold on to those receipts because you can get reimbursed for supplies used to protect your property. By the way, if you see water damage, let your insurer know because it might be covered by your policy if it's related to the storm. Also, do your research before contracting someone to clear debris or conduct repairs because scammers frequently exploit people in a vulnerable or emotional state, like after a natural disaster like this. So contact your insurer before hiring a contractor and be sure to check their credentials, licenses, and their insurance. Contractors should be paid by your insurance company and should never pressure you to pay out of your own pocket, which is very important to keep in mind, especially with the forecast we have for Wednesday. We're in Gaines Township. David Horak, News 8.